Hello, my name is Chris Hoyt. I'm Marketing Director here at Onebridge. Today I want to talk about the importance of semantics in customer segmentation. Semantics basically just refers to the study of words and their context and how they're used. Customer segmentation, as most people think about it, is learning to understand your customers in terms of demographics, understanding maybe in terms of geography, maybe in terms of age, maybe in terms of income. All these different ways we've learned to kind of slice and dice and segment our customer audiences. It's commonly understood that for each segment, whether it's a different age, a different place, that the way they think about what they need, the things that they're interested in tend to change. And so segmentation is important to deliver a good message to the right audience. What's often overlooked is semantics. It is amazing how different people talk about things differently. A really great example of that, just on a very simple level, is Coke. And I mean that both as a generic and as a brand. Coca-Cola, for example, understands that some people will call it pop, some people will call it soda, some people will just call it Coke. The predominant term used depends on your background, your culture, where you're from, all those things. For any business, the way your customers talk about what you do is likely, first of all, going to be different from the way you talk about it, but it's also going to be different from the way everyone else talks about it, depending on where they come from. So one of the most critical parts of marketing analytics when it comes to customer segmentation is understanding the different words people use and in what context they use them and when. This can be the difference between getting an influx of highly relevant leads, people who want exactly what you're selling, and lots of misunderstanding and confusion. The problem is, how do you get this data? Well, the good news is this data exists because of the world we live in now with the internet. Every time someone goes to Google and searches for something, they're also revealing how they talk about something. When you buy Google Ads to target keyword searches, most of the data are both the keywords that you have targeted, but also the keywords people have actually searched for. Taking that data and inspecting it along the customer journey as to how they came, and comparing that to the customer journey once they get there, and who becomes a customer, and not just who becomes a customer, what quality of a customer they become, shows you what words and terms align with your market in different areas the best per customer segment. But getting this data in a way that you can report on it and you can understand it is certainly a challenge. In my other videos, I've already talked about the importance of a data warehouse and pulling your data all together. But this primary analysis, this intelligence of not just how do my customers break out across demographics, how do they break out across areas, but what's the culture behind how they talk about something? Even in our own business, someone might use the term business intelligence, someone might use the term data analytics. Depending on where they're from, what their background is, there's a lot of other words people use, but I'm not going to tell you, because I'm sure plenty of our competitors watch our videos. But this data is critical to understanding how to make more effective advertising, how to get the most out of your ads, how to get the most out of radio, how to make sure that your marketing material is meeting your audience where they are. One of the most important disciplines in any business is to get out of your bubble. Every organization creates its own mini culture of how they talk about things. We create shorthand. That's what we do in groups. But your customers, they have a different language. Using marketing analytics, using a solid data strategy, getting your data together, and being able to report on it effectively is what unlocks the key to being able to communicate with your audience effectively. Thank you.